I hope it is visible on screen now, the presentation. So formally, I welcome you all on behalf of DEEP. DEEP Parenting is our popular name, but full form of DEEP is Developmental, Encouraging and Effective Parenting. The name itself speaks about our areas of work. We work in the areas of developmental approaches for raising the child. We help parents raise their kids in effective way, mindful way, and using certain encouraging approaches for their development. And today's discussion we are dedicating to this role, parent coach. And in next 45 minutes to 1 hour, we will be discussing about who we are, a brief of it. Many of you are interested to build your career in this field. What is the scope of parental coaching as career in India? If you look at it as a full-time career, as a part-time career, or if you look at it as an extension to your career, we will discuss about it. Why parent coaching is important? Many of us think that who can train me on parenting if I know my child better than them? We will discuss about it. Why parent coaches, who parent coaches are, what they do, how they work, how they serve families, and how they earn. That's also a question which we'll be discussing. And if you wish to become one parental coach, how you can be one parental coach, this we will be discussing. And as an association of coaches, parental coaches, how we help them, how we support them so that they build their business of coaching. This we will be discussing today in this discussion. In this discussion, I will be inviting you to seek your viewpoints. So I'll be seeking your viewpoints. I would really appreciate if you respond in chat box. I'll be seeking some views. I'll be asking some questions, and your answers in the chat box will be quite encouraging. It will not be a monologue. We can make it much more consultative and facilitative. So I'll first share something about us, who we are. It is an association of parent coaches which got established in 2015. And so far, we are 1,856 coaches in last 8 years. We were 13 when we started, and now we have grown up to 1,856 coaches from India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bahrain, Nigeria, Oman, Kuwait, Malaysia, Singapore, Dubai, UK, Canada, Iceland, USA, Sri Lanka, and Germany. We have coaches now in almost all continents, and they all got trained from this organization and working in those countries. Maximum count we have in India because it's an Indian organization. And in India, if we talk about, we have trained around 1 million parents so far through our activities, online and offline, through our coaching interventions, through schools. We have served 11 lakh parents in last 8.5 years. And currently, we are working with 210 school brands. Every coach has their own this journey in with schools. So around 210 school brands we are serving, and which are national brands and local brands spread across India. And that's about us. And our next milestone is to enable 5 million parents by 2024. But we are far away from the milestone. We have only yet, in last 8 years, we have trained 1 million parents. And we have just 1 year more to achieve this 5 million target. Let's see what happens. That is why we are inviting more people to come and build their career while we will be achieving these milestones. So that's about us, that we are working on this mission, and we have already trained more than 1 million parents. We are working with schools, and it's an association where those who have participants in 16 other countries as well. So apart from us, when we think of child development, when we think of scope of parental coaching in India, in our society, I will be establishing it by seeking your viewpoint. How many of you agree that child development is one of the prime goals of our families? Each family which is around you, even in your family, child development is one of the prime goals. How many of you agree with that? Your quick yes in the chat box will be encouraging. If you agree that child development is one of the prime goals in these families, in our families. Thank you, Isha. Thank you, Sarda. Thanks, Amarpali. Appreciate your presence, your responses. Isha, Jasmine, Annie, good. Thank you. So, if you agree that child development is one of the prime goal, let's see that which all variables are responsible for child development and what are those prominent variables which are acting as foundational pillars. We have identified role of parent is very important in child development. Your role as a parent is very important when it comes to child development. And the second pillar is role of education system. These two pillars are building up strong foundation for child development. Now, if we just look at each pillar, that how much value as society we have given to each pillar to the development of that pillar. If we see post independence, we have we have started as a society, as a nation, we started working on improving this education system. A lot of government organizations came in, a lot of private organizations participated in it. They came up with a lot of new changes in curriculums, methodologies. They are training teachers, they are training school leaders. The ultimate objective is to improve this system, because we know that system is very important. Education system is very important for child development. Even not only that, we are having intention as society, every family is investing time and money in this system because they know it is an important foundational pillar for child development. You must have seen good work going on to improve this system or to use this system. And if you go to the other pillar, role of a parent, have you seen any intervention of government in improving role of a parent in child development? Any guidelines, any training, anything going on?
No, I don't think so.
Any budget given to it? No. Does that mean that this pillar is not that important?
It's the most important.
It's most important, maybe more important than that education system.
Yes. Yeah.
But still, we are not focusing on it as a nation, as a society, and as individually also. If we invest in education system, are we investing in our improvements? The way we talk to our kids, the way we correct them, are we really?
No.
Somewhere it is getting ignored. And if we see from the scope perspective, in India, around 50 to 60 crore parents are there. 50 to 60 crore parents are there in the country. And 3 crore new parents join this bigger group every year as per the birth rate in the country, right? Husband, wife, if we include, 3 crore new parents are joining this bigger group of parents every year. And if I just see the people, those who are working in this field, if we see on their work and their count, whosoever is working in their individual capacity, institutional capacity in India, they haven't trained more than 25, 30 lakh parents ever in last 10, 12, 12 years. The work which has been done, if you ever got some information about parenting, not more than 25 lakhs to 30 lakh parents have been ever touched on this topic. If we talk about ourselves, we as largest organization in India and the globe, we have trained only 11 lakh parents so far. And 3 crore new parents are joining every year. It's a huge number. Even if we focus on 10% of it, we will not be able to cover the gap. It will take years, it will take decades to cover up the gap. Even if we focus on new parents, it will take decades to cover the even 10% of number. This much scope is there. Not only number, I'm sure many of you told that you are from teaching background, you are consultants, you are already dealing with parents in one or other way. I'm sure you may have heard so many questions about child development, parents asking here and there at the time of PTMs, when they have lunch with colleagues. They ask a lot of questions, they share a lot of concerns about child development. Have you heard parents complaining about Concentration level of child, इसका ध्यान बहुत है, ध्यान नहीं है पढ़ाई में, दिमाग बहुत तेज है इसका. Very common saying, their parents are complaining about concentration level of child. Have you heard?
Yes.
At the time of PTMs, right?
Yes.
Then there are parents, those who are complaining about child's activity level. They are not sitting at one place for long. They call them hyperactive, especially parents of young kids. They complain about it. There are parents, those who are seeking improvement in child's tantrums. They complain. They share the kids are throwing a lot of tantrums. What to do? What not to do? Right? There are parents, those who are complaining about kids are glued to screens always. What to do? How to engage them into other activities? There are parents, those who are complaining about child's behavior, their shyness, their confidence, their academics. They are not willing to write. They are not expressing. And there are many questions like that. I'm sure you may have come across. And if you have come across parents of teenagers, their queries are different. Their fears are different. They are not talking to us. They will get rebel if we apply a rule on them. They are influenced by their peer group. We are worried about their companies. They don't talk to us. We want to talk to them. And there are many more. Have you heard? Or maybe as a parent, you may have these questions which you may be asking to others. Possible? Now, parents have these questions. They seek answer to it, every parent. And they don't know whom to ask this question. That is why they keep asking here and there. They talk to friends on this, they talk to teachers on this. And that's where the role of a parent coach fits in. The one who is going to address all these questions, the one who is going to help parents become effective parents, the one who is going to help parents to improve their approaches, their communication approaches, to improve their bond. And in one liner, if I have to tell who's a parent coach is the one who enable parents to be effective in their role. Enabling. They are enabling parents so that they become effective in their role. And if we descriptively go in detail, who is a parent coach? A parent coach is someone who help parents with parenting challenges by offering them alternative perspectives. Why alternative perspective? Because maybe if their own perspective is not working, then they have to be served with an apt perspective, something which works. Because their families' dynamics are different. That is why in parent coaching, ready-made solutions can't work. Ready-made strategies can't work. It has to be tailor-made. And what parent coaches do, they first do assessments of the case. They have professional tools to do assessments. And after doing assessment, they provide perspectives to parents, solutions to them, and that too tailor-made. And that's what parent coaches do. They help parents to resolve their parenting challenges and they help them achieve their parenting goals. And how they do it and how they earn out of it, you may be interested. They have three approaches to help families. One approach, we call it the one-on-one approach, personal interventions, which is personal coaching, where a family will come with a problem or with a goal. As a coach, you will be doing assessments. Those assessments will be provided by us. You will be doing assessments, and after assessments, there will be regular coaching interventions with the client till the time they resolve their problem and till the time they achieve their goals. Almost every month, there are interventions happening with parents. This is personal coaching interventions. And these coaches are charging per intervention 1000 to 1500 rupees. And on an average, an intervention is of 35 minutes to 45 minutes. And if one family is coming to you with a case, right? On an average, one problem get resolved in 4 to 5 interventions. So that means one case will have 4 to 5 interventions. Even if you go for minimum pricing, it will be they will pay you 4 to 5,000 rupees for one case. That's how we do it. Is personal coaching sessions, and as you grow older in this role, your personal intervention rate will increase. Today it is 1,500, tomorrow it will be 2,000, and there are coaches those who are charging 3,000 rupees for their interventions. So that's one way to help these families. The second approach to help these families is doing workshops, seminars, and trainings, which is different from 101. Seminars, trainings, and workshop may you are going to address larger audience. When you address larger audience, where you get these larger audience? You will be getting it online or offline. You can do these programs in schools, preschools, and corporates. They invite you. So schools pay a nominal amount for doing 1 or 2 hours workshop. Corporates pay more. But for us, the biggest advantage is when you do these workshops and seminars, you earn little, but you will get a lot of clients for their personal coaching sessions. So these workshops and seminars will help you build your coaching interventions. So that's the second approach of helping families. And the third approach is, which is giving you a larger opportunity to earn. You will be able to launch your own course on parenting. If you wish to launch your own course on parenting, online or offline, you can also launch after it. And there are many coaches, those who are running their online programs, offline programs, and they're earning out of it. Parents are attending their programs. You have all three opportunities to earn and work. Post your training, you will be equipped enough to do personal coaching sessions, doing seminars and workshops, and you will be able to launch your own course. That's how these parent coaches are working, and that is how they are earning. And these courses, it starts from 500 rupees per participant, a 1 day program, to 1 month long program where they are charging 6,000, 10,000 rupees for each parent. That type of means short term and long term, both courses are there. The fee ranges between 500 to 10,000. So you will have this opportunity. So that's how they work, that's how they earn. The next point, which is very important, I'm sure many of you may be thinking on this, that why do we need parent coaching? Many of you may be thinking, I'm raising my child. I haven't yet felt like going to a coach. Or I already raised a teenager at home. I never went to any coach. Why people will come to a coach? And why they shall come to a coach? Have you ever thought? You may be you may be thinking that way. I know my child better. If I know my child better, how can somebody else will come and train me on this or coach me on this? Ever thought?
As a teacher, sorry.
As a teacher, you may have thought, right? As a parent, you may have thought, though we are struggling, we are facing some problems, but still we are thinking, I know my child better. How can a third party can help me in this? So it's not about it's for sure you know better. Nobody else can know your child better than you. It's not about making you, it's not about claiming that somebody can do better on your behalf. It's you who has to do better. And there is always a scope. Now you just agreed with me on a statement which you a moment ago, and I expect your quick response in chat box if you agree that the role of a parent is very important role for child development and for nation development. Do you agree? The role of a parent is very important role. How many agree with that? Quick, the most important. If you agree, just write why in the chat box. If you agree with the fact that the role of a parent is very important role in child development. Thank you. I hope you all will agree. Equal participation of both father and mother, of course. Maybe even if the list is a long list of parents, maybe your grandparents are there, even their involvement is very important. 100%. Now, my second question to you is, if you agree with that, please write down why in the chat box. That do you also agree that role of parent is getting tougher and complex with the changing time? It's getting tougher and complex with the changing time. As lifestyle is changing, it's getting tougher and complex. Quick. Yes, do you agree that this role is getting tougher and complex with the changing time? Absolutely. Now, if we agree with both the statements that this role is getting tough and it is very important role, then I'll take you back to the history of mankind, the way things has been evolved in our life. If as a society, as a nation, we realized that role of a doctor is very important and very tough, we brought standard qualification to become a doctor. The moment as a society we realized that role of a teacher is very important and tough, we brought standard qualification to become a teacher. The moment we realize the role of an architect, the role of a lawyer, any role which we have in society, when we found that it is important and tough, we brought standard qualifications. Whether it was doctor, engineer, lawyer, architect, even certain vocations like hairdressers, electricians, whenever we realized, right, that their role is important and tough, we brought standard qualification process to make it easy and standard. And you all agreed that our role is very important and it is tough. Have you got any training? Have you got any list of do's and don'ts, what to do, what not to do? Any qualification while raising your kids? Tell me.
Yeah, some parenting books.
Maybe certain books.
Yeah.
But there's, or maybe, what is the percentage? Not even 0.001% people. Those have read those books. Only
Yeah, there are some good books.
Yeah, there are definitely great books, but who is reading it? Right? Or as everybody is getting into a role, we all 27 right now over here, we all got into a role of a parent. Have you got any training? Any particular guidance on it? On first year of birth, when your child is infant, definitely people will come to you to tell you how to hold them, right? How to feed them, how to help them bath, how to clean them, everything they tell you, but only in first 3-6 months. Later, nobody will tell you what to do, what not to do. We all applied our own wisdom. We all applied our own wisdom, whatever we had during our parenting. Agree? And maybe if you will agree with the fact, I don't know, if you confess that many times, unknowingly, unwantedly, unconsciously, we end up hurting our child's emotion. Through our behavior, through our actions, through our approaches, we end up hurting them. We many a time unknowingly hindered their growth. Has it happened? Tell me. Maybe it takes a lot to realize and confess it may have happened with me. But to tell you, unknowingly we do. Like I'll give you a few examples if you respond as a parent, that how many of, if I ask this question to parents, how many of these our parents will accept this that fact that we all want our kids to be independent? Do we? How many of you, I just asked you, how many of you want your kids to be independent early in life?
Me.
Almost every parent. Is there any parent who want that my child shall not be independent, they shall be dependent on others? I think no parent in the world. Every parent wants that my child shall be independent early in life. Of course, age appropriate independence, but even 2 years old child can be independent provided we allow them. We expect. There's no parent who expect that they shall not be. We all expect. But are we really doing parenting accordingly? That's a big question. There are researches which highlights that 60 to 65% parents, those who are in urban and semi-urban areas, they are doing parenting other way around. Through their parenting, they are making their kids dependent rather than independent. They are doing overprotective parenting. They are doing helicopter parenting. They don't allow their kids to do things at their own, which they can do. As Jasmine highlighted, age appropriate independence. A child can do certain things in 3 years of age, but we don't allow them to do certain things. What they can do in 3 years of age, you will be expecting them to do in 6 years of age. What they can do in 6 years of age, will be expecting them from in 10, 11 years of age. Are we really mindful about it? Is it really according to our expectations? No. It's absolutely different. Many a time you must have noticed that you must have seen in your surroundings, there are parents, those who are gifting gadgets to their kids. They are buying it for them. Have you seen PlayStations, Xbox? They gift gaming consoles to their kids. 10 years old, 11 years old kids, they gift them gadgets. Have you noticed? Maybe they don't know what is the damage tied to it. And believe me, the day they will get to know how these 3D view games are damaging child's brain, their brain development, right? The day they will get to know, they will stop gifting it. At least the parent who knows will never gift those gadgets to them. It's all about information. And if they don't have information, they end up doing it. So it's not about being a good parent. Everybody is a good parent around us. You, me, and everyone is a good parent. It's not about being good. It's all about being mindful. It's all about being effective. It's all about being developmental. It's not about being good. Even if we are good, still we make mistakes. Even if we are good, many a time unknowingly, unwantedly, and unconsciously, we hinder their growth. We end up hurting their emotions, not by choice. It's just that we don't know about things. And that's where the role of a parent coach is becoming much important. Our coaches at Deep, they help parents in making them much more effective and mindful while doing that. And the strength of our coaches is our content. Our content is something which is making them different. Our content is very much specific to the age related needs. We have a separate content for the parents of toddlers and preschoolers. We have a separate content for the parents of mid-schoolers, and we have a separate content for the parents of teens and adolescents. And it's not that it is only categorized based on their age specific needs. Further, it is categorized based on the nature of the challenge which they're facing. If we further see, there is subcategorization in each age bracket. There are certain topics in parenting, certain challenges in parenting which can be resolved by being mindful. So we have a lot of topics related to mindful parenting, which includes importance of listening, how to make them telling truth, how to make it easy for them to tell the truth, how we can remove this concept of bribes if it is unknowingly established at home, bribe versus rewards, importance of toys and games, list of toys, list of games which are suggested, impact of tagging and labeling, and if you have already labeled, how to remove that label, if they have got a wrong belief, how to alter these wrong beliefs, making how to make them independent, which we were discussing, certain analogies which help us to bond with our kids, quality time, positive guidance, and many more topics under this head called mindful parenting. These are certain topics which are under mindful parenting head. Then digital parenting is different. Today it's different. How to raise kids in digital era. Then we have different topics for parents of toddlers, impact of 3D view screens on brain development. Scientifically, we explain rules of screen viewing, content validation, parental control apps and support system for toddlers so that they remain healthy while viewing screens. Same way with teens, we have a separate content, digital parenting, digital truths, presence of online predators and dark web, which is a big threat for teenagers, cyber safety guidelines, digital addictions, which are taking over in a big way, how to prevent digital addictions. These are the topics for teenagers. Then under another head of in parenting is developmental parenting, which we focus on overall development of child, holistic child development, multi-dimensional viewpoint to see a child, how we can help them grow in multiple dimensions. If parents are complaining about child's shyness, confidence, their logic, their mathematics, their concentration, many areas parents have complained, their handwriting, hyperactivity, ADHD, we discuss remedies also. We will equip parents with all the remedies, how they can improve the current state of child. If they have a strength, how to convert that strength into excellence, we help them in that. Even we have incorporated certain topics which will help us to understand child's profile, how to help them take informed career decision, child safety reinforcements as they grow for their safety and health. These are certain topics which are developmental parenting. Even eating habits is a big challenge today. Screens and eating, right? Green eating, healthy eating. So these are the topics which are there, which helps parents to be raising kids effectively and mindfully. And then there are a lot of other topics like instant gratification to delayed gratification, how to manage tantrums. We take help of concept of classical conditioning, how to recondition their this behaviors, how to have consensus among parents. Avoid and ignore is a very powerful topic which helps us get rid of that carrot and stick approach which we have. This is very powerful. Facilitation and how to have discipline at home. These are certain topics which are further categorized based on the nature of topics. So these are all topics. If you are interested to know agenda, our coaches, our coordinators can share agenda with you. But these are topics which our coaches are fully equipped with. And with the help of these topics, they are able to help parents of toddlers, preschoolers, mid-schoolers, and teenagers. And I'm sure many of you may be thinking that what is the process of becoming a coach, whether it suits us or not. So how many of you are thinking on those lines that tell us that what is the way forward, how I can become one parenting coach? Yes, just write why in the chat box. If you are thinking on those lines, tell me what to do next, what all things are needed to become a great coach. Absolutely, Milena. Now, thank you. Thanks a ton. To develop coaches, we use a format called Train the Trainer. And I'm sure you may have heard of this term, TTT, Train the Trainer. Train the Trainer is a format where we are training coaches so that they can further train parents. Training parents is different from training parent coaches, because when you have to train further parents, then you need to be thorough about each concept. So TTTs are very much detailed and thorough in nature. So this format of training which we are choosing is TTT, and we have three different level of TTTs. First level is dedicated to age till 5 years of age, toddlers and preschooler age. It's a 24 hours contents spread over 12 days, 2 hours every day, and can be extended by 1 or 2 days because we do it live. So totally depends on discussion, but minimum agenda is of 12 days. Yes, Jasmine, I'll take questions at the end. Then second level is dedicated to teens and adolescents, which is 8 days program, can be extended by 1 day. And third level is 6 days program, which is dedicated to mid schoolers. We do these trainings on weekdays. It's live trainings. It's not pre-recorded sessions. That is why it happens on certain dates and timings. It's not pre-recorded, which you can watch anytime. It's live discussions. So we invite you in live programs. Our next sessions are starting from next Monday. There are 3 date programs starting on the same day. Different time options are there. Content is same, flow will be same. You can choose any of the time. 16th October 2023, Monday, coming Monday, The one program is starting, which is 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. program. Second program is 4 to 6 p.m. Third is 7 to 9 p.m. You can choose any time it suits you. If you want to be added in any two or any three, all three, you can be added in all three levels. If you missed any day's program, you can cover up in other group. You can attend it live. Otherwise, even if you missed one day or so, we will be giving you recordings every day. If you missed any day, you will be getting recording of the program. So different timings are available. Date is same, 16th October it is starting, and weekends are off and festivals are off. We meet on weekdays, Monday to Friday, and festivals we will be keeping off. 16th to Momita, it will be around 25th, 26th. 26th, 25th November it will go. Maybe you can, last week of November will be finishing it up. So it's a certification course. There are 3 levels involved. So there will be 3 different certificates and we will be sharing recordings. Once you become a coach with us, you become member of the association. You will be getting a formal membership number. Even if you do first level of this program, you will be getting membership number and your profile will be visible on the website post your certification that you're a certified coach with us. If you want to see other coaches profile, they have their micro websites on our platform. You can visit this deepparentingcoaches.com. I'm just sharing with you. If you visit this website, you can get to see profile of coaches. Similar way, your profile will be visible. All presentations, content, and around 12 to 13 ebooks we will be sharing with you. Right? And that's about the support which we give during the program. I told you the investment of time, that 12 days in first level, 12 to 13 days. The investment of money is 4,000 rupees in level 1. Level 2's investment is 3,000 rupees. And third level investment, which is mid-schooler, is 2,000. If you want to do level by level, this is the fees. And if you want to do all 3 programs in one go, you want to be a full coach covering all age brackets, then this fees will be waived. If you only register for first 2 levels, you will be getting third level free of cost. 2,000 will be the discount if you are availing all 3 programs in one go. And once you become coach with us, you also get trainings which are related to your development. Almost every quarter we keep one training which is on different topics: healthy teens, healthy India, digital marketing, creative infographic making, reels making, how to be on TEDx, how to launch your program, book writing, and many more. Even this week there is one training going on. It started on last Sunday, will go till next Sunday. It is on for existing coaches, which is on launching a course, how to run Facebook ads and all, right? How to design webinars and all for existing coaches so that they launch their courses. So 155 coaches are attending that program, which is all about how to launch their program. So this type of programs keep happening, and these programs are free of cost. We don't charge for it. If you're a member, you will be attending these programs free. Even if you do first level, you become member of the association, right? So as a member, you will be attending it free every quarter. So rather, many a time it happens every month, not even every quarter. Investment is, I told you, 7,000 rupees. If you want to do all 3 levels, you can go on our website deepparenting.com and you can check with the agenda. You can ask our coordinators, those who invited you, they will share agenda of the program with you. Get to see the agenda. You will get to know what all topics are there in all 3 programs. Once you become coach, parental coach, which is a prominent question of our all the participants, that how we as organization will help them to build their business. Once you become a coach, the support system which we have created for our Tanvi is asking for a psychology background person also need to do this course, or they can join directly. See, in psychology, you have learned about, definitely you have a different field of a different subject where you got trained. parenting is something which is not being taught in any psychology class, right? It's completely different. And there are people, those who are doctorate in psychology, and they attended these programs and they got value. Because for them, there are a lot of things in parenting which were new. Maybe they know child psychology better, but parenting is something different. So even if you have done courses on psychology, it will be new topics, new perspectives for you. And I'll show you reviews of those doctorates, right? How much value they have got, because it's different. It's completely different from those subjects they have.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, yes.
So for deep, if we complete this certification, is it possible to directly represent deep parenting and coach
I tell you
instead of
in what way
establishing?
you can do it. You can go with your own brand. You can go with
Okay.
deep also. Both options are available.
Okay.
80-85% coaches have their own brand. Rest others,
Okay.
they propose deep, because the biggest advantage in proposing deep is the legacy which we have, right?
Okay.
So we are already working with schools, so a lot of your institutional credibility is high. I'll explain you. I'll tell you how we are helping you and how you can work along
Okay.
with deep. Now, how we support people at deep, our coaches, even if they are working with their own brand, we help them in regular support on knowledge, content, which is every quarter. Once you become a coach with us, the biggest problem which usually coaches face is they are facing in marketing. So we help you with a marketing plan, which is of 90 days, which will help you to build your credibility and tribe. So 90 days, you have to follow that marketing plan. If you follow that marketing plan, you will have good credibility and you will be able to launch your services within that 90 days, and you will be able to launch your course after 90 days. So this support we are giving you with marketing collaterals and all. We help you in technology support also. You can have your micro website with us. You can write blogs. You can highlight your services. Even we are going to help you in having your own learning management system where you can put your courses to sell. So tech support we are giving you. Then 1 year mentoring you will be getting as a support once you become a coach with us. You will be getting, for 1 year, you will be getting a support whenever you will be doing your first intervention of coaching, right? You will be supported by us. After assessment, before your first intervention, you will be getting support from your mentors, how to coach. Even if you want to reach out to schools, they will help you with proposals and all. And tomorrow when you will be launching your courses, they will also be helping you in launching your course as well. That's how we support our coaches. And already we are working with schools, national brands, almost Ryan's, DPS, right? Adars, DAVs, Millenniums, almost all national brands, and state brands like state, this convent schools and all. We are already working with them. And not boasting about it, I would really like, you already given good time today in understanding what exactly it is. Those who joined in between the discussion, they will be getting recording from us so that they can get to attend entire discussion. So already you have given time. I request you to give some more time to read the reviews of our existing coaches. Just go through their reviews. A lot of hundreds of reviews are there on our Facebook page. Read their reviews and see their profiles. You have this opportunity on Facebook. You can click on their profiles and you can see their profiles. Many of them are NLP practitioners. There are doctorate in psychology. There are teachers, school principals. There are psychology students, HR professionals, DMIT practitioners, many corporate trainers, right? So just see their profiles and check what they have wrote about their experience with us. And you have also an opportunity to call any coach. When you visit deepparentingcoaches.com, which I already shared with you, you have an opportunity to find out their numbers and email IDs. You can talk to them, call them, just to take view that how much value they have got with this community, and it will be easy for you to make a decision on this, right? And there are many. If you are genuinely interested to be in this role, please read these reviews. Your decision will be easy, and I can only I'll share, Rita ji, I'll share recording with you.
Can
You will
I
be
ask you one question,
Yes,
sir,
yes,
here?
Shweta, go ahead.
As you said, psychology background is not required here because basically I'm master's in science and I'm a teacher. So if I go for this, I'll be getting some registration this as a parent coach where I can register, and as you said, you will be giving the support. It will be all online, right?
It is all online. Even
Uh-huh.
even most of the work our coaches are doing, they are serving people on Zoom online also. Offline they are also doing, but online also your mentor will be supporting you online.
So
Even
as
these
I'm
trainings
not,
are online.
yeah, as I'm not psychology background or graduation, I can still work as a
You can
parent.
still work because we are working in the field of coaching. And
Ah,
even if you're working over the globe, we have coaches working in Canada, UK, USA,
okay.
right, Middle East. They are using a term coach. When you're a
Okay.
coach, you don't need any counseling degree with you, right?
Okay.
And it's a role enhancement process, coaching, wherein
Ah,
you don't need degree, but definitely if you have interest in psychology, you must read because it helps you to understand human psychology better.
okay.
Although the agenda which we have, you can ask
Ah,
our coaches, they will help you, our coordinators, they will help you with that agenda. If you see, we have already incorporated a lot of topics of psychology in this program, which are
oh,
needed. At least you will be fully equipped with what you need in coaching. You will be equipped. If you have already done psychology, it's an advantage. But if you haven't done, it's not a disadvantage, right? During the
okay.
course, a lot of concepts of psychology will be shared with you, which is needed in coaching. Not everything.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sir, I have one more question.
Yes.
So you were actually mentioning about the support that would be provided. So what I wanted to know is that, so as an organization, you would be going to a few schools to coach, isn't it? So once my coaching is done from your institution, would I get that opportunity was my question earlier.
You will be doing it, but you will be doing it
Okay.
in your area. We will be
Okay.
providing you proposals. Anyways, you have to propose them, right?
Okay.
You will be getting list of schools we are serving, how much we have worked, that legacy you will be carrying. But ultimately,
Okay.
you have to propose in your area to preschools or regular schools.
Okay, so for instance, if you're serving a particular school and it's listed, and I get a proposal from your end, and I have to approach them personally, is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Suppose there city you live in, if there is a school called Ryan or maybe
Okay.
DPS. So
Okay.
if we are already working with DPSs in other cities, you get a list. You can go and tell them that we are already serving. I'm proposing my services to your school. We as organization already we are serving them.
Okay, so nothing. So the point here is once we are equipped with the coaching, the steps that we need to take to become a coach is all individual specific. We don't
Absolutely
get
individual.
offered things automatically. Is that what you're saying?
Nothing is automatically offered. We tell
Okay.
you how to build your business. Ultimately, it has been
Okay.
built by you. Everybody has their own journey. Not everybody is
Okay.
pro. But we, anyways, I just to clearly answer it, if you have any apprehension on this, we don't guarantee that we will be giving you leads,
Okay.
right? That to be clear, but we assure that you know what to do to all this. If certain best practices are being followed by certain other coaches, we keep sharing with that, so that you also
Okay.
follow it to build your own coaching premise. And it's your own profession which you are building. We as organization support our coaches, right? Apart from training, we support them regularly, and this support is available lifetime. It's an 8 years old organization, and from 8 years people are working. From 8 years,
Okay.
though we claim that 1 year you will be getting personalized support, but after 1 year, of course, this support will be ongoing. You never withdraw from it.
Okay. So once the coaching is done, the name is registered on the website. The marketing support, we'll have to do our
Build
work to
your
get leads.
absolutely a lot of online work you have to do. You have to do webinars also. You will get all material from us. PPTs will support you on how to do it. If school you
Okay.
approach, then they allowed you to do a workshop. They invited you. How to do it? That we will help you. You will be
Okay.
served personally also on this way. But
Okay.
it has the proposals need to be made by you, right? It's your independent business.
Okay.
We don't seek any revenue share from you. That's also another point.
Okay.
Whatever you are earning, It's not a franchise wala model where we'll be seeking any revenue from your work, but we'll support you.
Okay, sir.
All right. Any other query you have? Anyone?
So, sir, you will be training us to take webinars also in the school for the parents.
Yes, absolutely. It's ongoing
And also we can work on personal basis, like, right? If
with
any,
your own brand. Absolutely.
so
Even-
one-to-one basis, I mean to say, parent and
All see, three ways are there, and I think if you joined at the start, I told there are three ways coaches are working. One is one-to-one coaching. Second is doing workshops, seminars in school, and third is launching the course, which is a bigger game today. People, those who are launching their courses, they have larger opportunity to scale their business. All
I
three
didn't
opportunities.
understand this part. Sorry, launching of a course because
Online
I
course.
joined it.
See, today you see online there are a lot of courses going on.
Yes.
Same way you can also launch your course for parents on digital parenting, on mindful parenting, on strategic parenting, on developmental parenting, gentle parenting. All these topics are
In
covered.
general, I can post it, right?
Not posted, even running ads and all, having your landing pages, funnels, everything we support.
Okay.
Even if you see today, if you attended any program in the past, they give you some login details of LMS. You go, there are some recordings already there, Udemy Pay and all. We have our own apps. Even you can sell your programs there if you make it. Of course, it will be your program. So you get an opportunity to use our LMS. You need not to invest in it. Otherwise, people are investing a lot onto digital marketing and all. You will not be, you shall not be bothered about it. We have already incorporated these topics in our coaching establishment journey. You will be supported in that.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir, if someone goes out of India, and is it possible that we can do this?
Which country?
Canada.
Canada, anyways, we are coaches working. You can go and you can establish your business. You will be getting your business license of coaching there with the same certificate.
Okay.
The same certificate.
So is it helpful in getting jobs also in this area?
No, people are building up there. This jobs
Their
are
business.
there. I'll tell you, there are many coaches with us, those who are now working in schools, but they're working as this parent counselors, right?
Okay.
So they are working in that capacity. So I don't know what is the dynamics in Canada, but there are people those who are working in Canada as a coach. Personally, they build their profession over there. And of course, in those countries, coaching fees is definitely very high. They get their business license of coaching using the same certificates, by submitting the same certificate.
Okay. Thank you.
Right.
Can I
Yes.
ask?
Yes, Madhulika, please.
Yeah, hi, good evening. Actually, I have joined just a minute before because I had my session from 5 to 6, then 6 to 7, and now again I have just 5 minutes of break, and then again 7 to 8. What I wanted to ask you, Manish sir, when will this opportunity I'll be getting again to attend your session?
You will get recording. It is just a 1 hour program. You will be getting recording today by tonight. Rather.
Yeah, that I know that I will be getting the recording, but see, in case I have any queries or anything.
Then we can talk, Madhulika. I'll personally talk to you on this. You see the recording and we'll have a personal talk. My number I am sharing. If anyone wants to talk, so usse kya ke you will be getting. Otherwise, this now next program will happen somewhere in first week of November. Because batches are starting from 16th October. So I'm just sharing my number. You check.
Okay.
We can talk on this.
My basic queries were about the certification and everything, like the affiliation from where we'll be getting the.
Rather, I've explained it's an association of parent coaches. It's an 8.5 years old organization, and it is registered under Society Act in India as an association of parent coaches. That will be providing certificate, and this certification is not only helping in India, it is helping you to build your business abroad as well. So both places we are already working with government and private organizations. So the viewpoint which you have about that, if you get certificate, what will be the validity? You can work with any school, right?
Oh,
with government also with the same certification. Rest.
Okay, so my student is again online, so I
Please.
have to leave, but then I will definitely watch your video and definitely will get in touch
Sure.
with you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining. Appreciate. Yes, Amarpali ji.
Yeah, I wanted to know how the marketing support works. Like you said, it will be for 90 days or something.
I'll tell you. What we do for 90 days, you will be getting a schedule to be things to
okay.
be done every day. Once you do training, you are now equipped with the knowledge. Now it's time to share that knowledge right through your online activities to the world around,
Yeah.
which will help you to build your credibility, to build your brand. So from day 1 to 90 days, every day you have to post certain things. Then
Okay.
after every 15 days, you will be running a webinar. You will be creating your own WhatsApp groups. How to increase people in WhatsApp group. By 90th day, you will have a good tribe of followers. आपकी कोचिंग प्रैक्टिसेस ऑलरेडी शुरू हो चुकी हैं, आपने कई वेबिनार्स कर दिए हैं, आप स्कूलों में पहुंच चुके हो, and it's all planned. You have to just follow that plan.
Okay. So do we also have some live sessions like this during the marketing period?
No,
Those 90 days?
marketing के लिए initially we have, उसके बाद we have one-to-one support. उसके बाद we don't have live sessions from us. It will be you who is doing it. You have to just maintain those. There's an Excel of 90 days, which you will be maintaining. Suppose 15th day you called me and you want to ask that I'm going for this particular webinar. I will be asking you a question that how many people are there in your WhatsApp group and how to increase it. And जब ये number हो जाएगा, then you will be inviting people for the webinar. इसके बाद you will be doing it first so that you have enough clients in your webinar. Right? So there's all, but that's personal. Then it's not that we'll be doing workshops, but every quarter we do programs which are related to not only to content, marketing also. जैसे मैंने अभी आपको बताया, अभी हम पिछले संडे we started a program on how to launch a course. उसी दौरान people will be building up their websites. They will be legally getting registered. कल around 80 coaches ने अपने आप को MSME के साथ register करवाया. सिर्फ एक छोटी ट्रेनिंग की, they did it themselves. So very small things to build their own credibility, legally अपनी identity create करने के लिए, right? How to make their website, landing pages. This journey is already there in between the once you start with it, and it's for not for only new coaches, it's for old coaches also.
All right.
Ongoing. जैसे पीछे हमने एक प्रोग्राम किया how to write a book. कई कोच अभी इस समय हमारे कोई 27-28 coaches are in the process of publishing their book. Where we did a program on how to get on TEDx. एक प्रोग्राम करवाया how to be on TEDx, और उसके बाद 4 महीनों में around 15-20 coaches went on TEDx.
Oh, good.
These type of things we keep doing for marketing, for credibility, right? So that they enhance their role. And it's
So
a
do these
process.
become payable? These
No,
write
free.
a book and all that?
It's
Once
free.
we are a coach, you said it's not.
See,
right? Yeah.
only since once you become a member of association,
Got
you enjoy membership rights, right? Any like program we are inviting you to conduct, that's free, right? Even if we pay to somebody for those, that's our call. But we are organizing not for an individual coach, it is for all the coaches those we have.
All right. Thank you.
All set. So if you have any query, we can talk. My number I've shared with you. And rest, you have been invited by a training coordinator from Deep. You can write back to them. They will help you with agenda. They will help you with this reviews. Dates I have told you, 16th October programs are starting. Different timings are there. You can choose which timing suits you. And see you in the program.
Sir, one final question. Sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead, please.
So if I take up all the 3 certifications, how long would it take to complete
Around
it, sir?
40 days.
40 days. Okay. And the payment for if I'm taking 3 altogether, it will be 7,000. Is that right?
7,000. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. See you then. मिलते हैं फिर.
Sir, we can do this course individually as well.
Individually means?
One course at a time, and then
you can do one by one, right?
Yeah.
And you can pay for first level and you can start. The moment you will start with the second level, we will give you this opportunity कि आप 3,000 और दो और अपना प्रोग्राम कर लो. But अगर आप तीनों इकट्ठे कर रहे हो तो, otherwise, if you want to do one this month, second अगले month, फिर you have to go level by level and then there is no discounting.
Okay. So when
Sir,
when would we receive this discount, sir?
Which discount?
The course discount.
When you just write that you want to enroll, they will be helping with you with the registration, and you will decide on which batch you want to join. They will be adding you in that batch.
Okay.
sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, yes.
Sir, is this level which you have mentioned, is it that the one which you mentioned in terms of the age, as in the preschooler, the toddler, and the
First level
baby?
is 12 days program, 12 to 13 days program, which is dedicated to toddlers and preschoolers. We also call it the foundation program because there is no direct entry to teens and mid schoolers. This program is anyways the entry gate.
My doubt here is, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yes, yes.
I'm a mother of 3 children. My eldest one is 14-year-old. The second one is a middle schooler, and the third one is a preschooler. So, ideally speaking, I would be requiring, training for all 3 levels.
It is there.
So, what is your suggestion as to I have to? What should I do?
I'll tell you. You start with the foundation, the first level, which is dedicated to toddlers and preschoolers. Automatically, you will make up your mind whether you want to go ahead with other programs. Believe me, you will be making up your mind in first 3 months or 3 days only that you're going for all programs, because the value you're going to get, you will automatically, it will help you to make decision easily. But anyways, you have a young child, you can go with first level.
Right.
Second level में वैसे भी direct entry नहीं.
Right. Thank you.
Right.
So the courses that you mentioned now, that is starting on 16th. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
And once the first level will end, the next day second level will start. Right? Uske next day third. It's in continuity. Right?
Okay.
Continuity में by end of November you will be free if you start on 16th of October.
Okay. So timings for this would be
11
fixed
to
timings?
There are 3 options of timings. 11 to 1 p.m. 2 hours every day we do. Second is 4 to 6 p.m. Third is 7 to 9 p.m.
Okay, we can choose anyone.
Yeah. You can choose anyone. If you want कि मुझे तीनों में ऐड कर दो, you will be added in all 3. अब आप देखो कि आपको कौन सा टाइम सूट करता है, कब किस दिन, you can do that. Flow remains same. Flow of each program remain same.
Okay.
Momita is asking, Momita, today you must have got these login details through someone. Just text them. They'll be sharing an agenda with you in PDF, and everything is mentioned there. They will also share dates with you with timings. Right? All set? I'm grateful for your presence today. At least till end, you remain there. See you. Bye-bye. Take care. Thank you, Sunita.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Madhulika.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks,
Thank
Lita.
you.
Thanks, Jasmine. Thanks, Annie. Thanks, Itan Milena. Appreciate your presence. Thank you, Tanvi. Thanks, Mamita. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you, sir.